Hi, I'm Nikki. Let's find out the role of organizational change management during Workday implementation. Organizational change management is a framework for managing the effect of new changes in organizational structure within an enterprise. Here, when an organization decides to move to Workday means they are targeting to replace legacy systems, which is already up and running, and your organization want to migrate the human resource management and financial management to cloud-based application called Workday. There are different level of users to be taken into consideration. 1. The end users. The scenario here is, if you have 100k employees and they all are used to the old legacy system like PeopleSoft, SAP etc. for performing their activities at end-user level. Example: viewing pay slips, submitting leave, approving the allowances, initiating appraisal process, requesting new resources to the project etc. All these employees need to be trained how to use the features and functionality in the Workday system. 2. Functional users or functional SMEs. A SME is an expert and advisor in the organization's business processes and the system solution for their department or function. Example: HR and payroll staff need to be trained on impacted processes, what are the new or redesigned workflow, how they need to use the business process while executing through Workday. This migration impacts people and how they do their job. They can suffer from slow adoption and low utilization. The change has risks associated with people not becoming engaged or resisting the change. Effective change management program is essential for successful transitions within your organization, which is focused on the impact to strategy, business processes, and people. While implementing Workday in an organization, there are two sides, which are required for success. 1. Technical side. Here change is focused on designing, developing and delivering each the work streams that meets the requirements. The project-based change management team focus on reviewing new functionality through a change board, handling project change controls by documenting and approving the prioritized list of process changes and timeline for implementing process changes, delivery of support process change and change management efforts etc. 2. People side. Organizational change management focus in helping employees embrace, adapt and use the change. The change actually happens to every employee. They have to adopt the change level from their own current state to transition state to reach their future state. Who is part of change management team? Depending on organizations, that roles might differ, but mostly the teams consist of: from client side, change management lead, communications lead, stakeholder lead etc. From implementation partner, change management specialist and training lead etc. Establishing an extended change management team to locally drive the change across your business is integral to success. The change management team ensured that all major changes were communicated before training. They also ensured that the most impacted employees heard about key changes 3 to 5 times before go live. Let's deep dive into organizational change management strategies and approaches. How do you start with change management for Workday implementation? Workday provides Adoption Kit. They offers access to more than 150 deliverables to help companies address nearly all of their management requirements, from stakeholder management and communications to training, change measurement, and deployment support. Change Management Starter Kit provides the approach and plans to execute the change management in your organization. It contains leading practices, thought leadership, and a number of out-of-the-box Workday templates designed to help accelerate the planning and development, which help kickstart an organization's change journey. They also have training approach and curriculum, communication plan, change measurement plan, and so on. Why do we need organization change management team? Organizations should follow a systematic approach to managing major change to life. That is, before introducing any change or even announcing it, you need to have a clear idea about the following. What factors? 1. What is the business need for the new system? 2. What do you want to achieve? 3. What is the existing HR systems and third-party systems in use? 4. What's needed to be customized? 5. What should be the steps or action taken while implementing the change to align to the organization business objectives or goals? 6. What is the value and return on investment? 7. What kind of effort you will need to make to alleviate the pain of change? How factors. 8. How it will impact the organization. 9. How it supports business growth. 10. How will waiting to implement the system harm the company? 11. How do we digitize now and over time? 12. How do we deal with different part of the business during the transition? 13. How will you train users on the new software? 14. How it will make employees' jobs easier? Why factor. 15. Why you need to implement the Workday. When factor. 16. When will you go live with the new system? 17. When or how often do you communicate the all major changes? Why organization needs strategy. How to build and maintain the strategy. Organization need to align the changes to cooperative objectives. They need to define answers to those questions for what, why, when and how should we do. Business alignment. In order to clearly define the business goal, how to empower their project teams to make decisions, come up with more efficient processes thereby achieving successes efficiently, you need to have leadership alignment. Leadership need to define product vision, set objectives and measurement for success. This is achieved by Strategy Map Workshop. Let's understand more about the Strategy Map. Strategy Map is Word document that define vision with succinct statements and provides lines of sight to vision. Having effective change management strategy helps the human elements of your company adapt to the changes that affect them. You need to lay out exactly what the change will be, how it will be achieved, how it will be tracked or measured, and what success metrics it should affect. The average user won't remember or possibly care about those benefits. Instead, develop a short, 1 or 2 sentence, vision for what the future looks like after the implementation. Outline the purpose of each persona that is describing the value statement for employee, manager/leadership, external customers and even job candidate. How do they interact with new technology in place? Creates alignment towards shared goal. Explain the direction with clarity, that is guidelines for communication, plans, actions and targets for accountability. Sets priorities. Roadmap. The roadmap strategy needs to take people, processes and technology into consideration as core components of the transformation. Roadmap is a journey that provides a plan in a vast, evolving environment, which help everyone understand where are we heading to and will outline activities to complete in the next 18 months and beyond. That is including when each activities will begin and how long they will take. Activities are identified prioritized projects across HCM and finance, on the key operational activities, functional area, each work streams, upcoming Workday release and identified enhancement opportunities, that the Workday team will be working on throughout. Lastly, the roadmap should outline quantitative effort and resource allocation, both internal and external. Larger scale projects should be broken out into specific project plans as the planning phase approaches. It is a living document that should be reviewed frequently and used as guidance for upcoming quarters. Business case. A solid business case is essential that compels leaders to fund a program and buy-in for your project. Business case is built by documenting 1. Current pain points. Example. The core SAP platform is increasingly unable to address our core HR business requirements. All changes must be hard-coded, requiring long development times. Enhancements are often outdated by the time they are delivered because business needs have evolved. 2. Documenting future state. Example. Replace SAP with Workday as our HR system of record. Solve for our current pain points around data management, recruitment, workforce planning, talent retention, and organizational agility. Simplify our highly complex HR technology environment by streamlining processes and creating one source of the data. 3. Articulate the financial and non-financial benefits. Example. Global deployment within 15 months, to replace 86 separate systems. Ability to see the entire workforce across all organizations and locations, leading to faster, more strategic HR decisions. Single, usable source of information for employees and managers resulting in more efficient transactions. 4. Forecast the project cost and ongoing cost. Example. Project cost, one-time cost includes licenses fee, process redesign. Change management, engineers, backfill and other vendor resources. Ongoing expenses include project management, functional and technical support resources, Year 1 subscription fees, license termination fee. 5. Return on investment. ROI implies at some future point you get your money back after the investment is made. There is an initial financial investment, and an eventual return of those dollars down the road. Below are the ROI factors you should consider, comparing each element before and after deployment. Hard dollars, current and post-implementation impact comparison. Department payroll, HR and IT staff, FTE count. Admin, manager, CSR/agent, IT staff. Overhead, benefits, expense accounts, office supplies, etc. Software license, hardware, deployment, ongoing support, and other systems costs. Be sure you have accurately calculated the total cost of ownership, TCO. Any other tangible hard dollar costs and savings. Soft dollars post-implementation impact. Hours saved per month/year by role, admin, manager, agent, etc. Value of improved accuracy, fewer errors. Value of employee satisfaction. Value of analytics/improved forecasting. Any other real or perceived value derived from the new system. Remember, hard dollar savings are obvious but often not enough of a decision factor. Balanced with sufficient soft dollar benefits, you are well on the way to your new system. While businesses need to understand the benefits and costs associated with them, they should also be wary of the risks that could materialize. Assessment of the risk assumed, if implemented, need to be highlighted on a scale of low to high. Example: reduced ability to create customizations, medium risk. Modifying existing budgeting/allocation methods, high risk. Another important area to cover in business cases to define key performance metrics. Metrics should be measurable, realistic and in control. How do we measure metrics? To quantify outcome and metric, first capture your current processing baseline with the legacy system. After the system has been in production for a few months and users have become accustomed to the new business processes, we need to remeasure the same processes with the new system to determine if efficiencies were indeed gained. We will also survey agencies regarding their satisfaction with the new system and inquire on their shadow systems to see if they still have a need for them. This will provide a measure on how well the new system meets business needs and how well of a job we did re-engineering business processes and training employees. Program scope and plan. A useful technique for managing scope during a selection project is to document 1. What is in scope of the project detailing for each phase of the implementation? 2. Which are the work streams going to be implemented? 3. How will the implementation be structured or phased? 4. What is not in scope? 5. What is a future requirement? Clarity around the high-level program scope is important right from the start, before signing the contract with the implementation partner. That is, define scope of each work streams, and build action plans. Example: phases, milestone, level of efforts associated with delivering solutions need to be developed, dependencies to be mitigated. An organization should define key performance metrics. How do we deal with different part of the business like current systems losing support, we have global payroll getting impacted, etc. All these need to be included in plan and prioritized with business value and impact, versus urgency and timing. Governance model. The Workday program is managed through a governance model comprised of the Executive Committee, Steering Committee, the HCM and Financials Operations Groups, and Core Project Team. Executive and project team alignment is the foundation of effective project governance. It doesn't matter how good your ERP software is, how strong your plan is, or how talented your project resources are, your project will fail without strong alignment from the executive boardroom down through the project team and its stakeholders. This is the framework that should guide your Workday project team on decision-making, risk management, and other key components of your implementation project. Your project charter should document and convey how governance will be instituted in the overall implementation program. This is the end of Part 1 Organizational Change Management. Thank you for watching our videos.